anything you like, yeah. Cause I got lots of miles left. Anything you like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Anything you like, yeah. Yeah, I got lots of miles left.
This day has been absolutely perfect. But before I go further, I want to remind you both to sit back, cherish today, the rest of this evening, each other, and mostly this speech, because it's really good.
Please blow, let me suck a suntan. You can be my best friend. Anything you like, yeah. Cause I got lots of miles there. It's good.
For me, I kind of struggled with figuring out who exactly this speech is for, right? The obvious answer, of course, is David. But I could never give him something as special, something as beautiful, something as kind as Julie, so I'm not even gonna try. It could be for Julie, but ma'am spoke beautifully, so I'm not gonna try either. It could be for you all, for the audience, but I've been in your position before. And as long as there's an open bar, it doesn't really matter what I say. So having said that, this speech is going to be for me. Who knows the next time that I'm going to be in front of this large of a room of people forced to listen to me.
Julie and David met at Clemson University. Go Tigers! Some of the Clemson friends seated here today may have witnessed their first encounter. David was introduced to Julie at an 80s themed party and was so stunned by her beauty and grace that he decided to just go for it and kissed her right there. After that, David was all in, obviously, but Julie needed some more convincing.
So for months, David chased Julie with the eagerness and insistence that many of us know and love him for. It took a while, a lot of walking Julie's foster dogs, Brady and later Quavo, but eventually, after a few months of hanging out, Julie agreed to go on a date with him.
Thank you for not giving up on me when it took me a few extra months to figure out I had a crush on you. The past 7 years have been filled with travel, concerts, sporting events, and a lot of new restaurants, and I couldn't imagine a better partner to experience it all with.
No better time than now to go. Following.
The date was in a most classic romantic setting. David's senior year college apartment. David kicked his roommates out, ran the vacuum for the first time, and cooked a delicious meal of pasta carbonara. Julie was most awed that there was burrata. I mean, that's as fancy as it gets for a college meal. They drank a bunch of wine, laughed a lot, and from there, Julie's heart was won over.
The trail that I walked so long.
From the day I met you, I knew I had to be with you as much as I possibly could. I had no clue at the time that would be for life. You're the most beautiful, kind, loving, and selfless person I've ever met, and I'm so unbelievably grateful for the life that we have together. I promise to believe in you and be proud of you no matter what. I will make sure you always feel supported and make sure you feel safe and heard just like you do for me. We've been together for 7 amazing years, and I can't wait for 70 plus more.
Julie and David, where do I begin? I'm so lucky to have witnessed your love story blossom. From the fluttering excitement during our college days and conquering long-distance post-grad to the memorable quality time during the pandemic where David discovered his love for Cincinnati and our delicious cheese conies. All this bringing us to where we're at now. And I couldn't be happier for you both.
Find it on the mountain peak. The trail that I walked so long. Covers my feet in dust. No part of my soul that it won't touch. Tall, quiet trees, so lush. Held in the mountains
To define love, I'm going to give you a definition of love, right? This feels appropriate given where we are. It's actually quite simple. Love is a concept of reference. Now, what I mean by that is that you can only define it by example, right? You can only know it when you see it. You only know it when you literally point at it. That, there, I know is love. And because I know that is love, it has helped me define love for myself over these years. And I'm really grateful to them for that. So kind of consider this my thank you. So I'm also going to raise my glass and give a toast to David and Julie, the very definition of love.
And now, with these rings upon your fingers, by the power vested in us by the great state of Ohio, we now pronounce you husband and wife.
David, kiss your bride.